with a helping hand to lend.
And a kind one,
Such a kind one.
and I'm glad they're in the end.
Perhaps.
I'm quite sure.
You're a stranger, are you?
Yes,
Tell me, where do you come from?
from Germany.
You know there are lots of wicked men in a big city.
Really?
Yes. Have you got somewhere to go?
Yes,
You've money, of course.
yes, a little.
Taxi.
Thank you so much for helping me. Please tell the driver to go 34 Sterngasse, Pension Walter.
But what about me?
Well, there are a lot of wicked men in a big city. Go on.
Ray said to him, Herr Vogel, here I've been banging away on this typewriter for 5 years at 40 shillings a week, and now I want a rise, I said. And what's more, I deserve it. And what did he say? I'll make you a partner? He said, I can get 50 more like you any time I want. So I put on my best smile and said, not just like me, Herr Vogel. And he took one look and said, no, fortunately not. And there the matter ended. Pass the cheese. Pass the cheese.
I'm only
Pass the
joking.
cheese. Pass the cheese.
Well, I can't go on being unkind about it.
Same old cheese. Same old sausage.
Not somehow,
Same old tea.
If you don't like it, why don't you leave?
I can't imagine.
What about the commercial who was talking about a ring?
He's still talking.
And I suppose you believed him.
Well, you see, I've never met a commercial before.
Hush, girls, hush. There's a new visitor.
Good evening.
Good evening. Sit down.
Thank you. I'm Susie Förster.
That's nice for you. Have some supper. Fine old cheese. Glorious sausage. Magnificent tea. And do you know what you'll get tomorrow?
No.
Same old cheese. The same old sausage. And the same old tea.
Oh, you hussies.
Where do you come from? Germany.
What for?
To get a job, of course.
What do you do?
I can type.
Oh, you'll get a marvelous job on that.
What a girl needs is a rich friend.
Or better still, 2 rich friends.
Well, I'd be satisfied with a nice steady bank clerk.
Haven't you any greater ambition?
Have you?
Oh, of course I have.
Yes.
I suppose you expect a big businessman to throw himself at your feet? Why not?
Or perhaps you'd prefer a nice, large huzzah.
I know. Perhaps the director of the bank where I work is just waiting for Miss... What's your name?
To you, Susie.
Sunshine Susie, the girl who always looks on the bright side.
All right. You can laugh at me now, but you wait. I know exactly what I want to get out of life. And I'm going to get it.
You be careful. You've got big ideas.
And you'll get into a great big mess. it's gone.
I've told her this is not the fishmonger's.
What a lovely voice you have.
Don't try and flatter me, please.
Tenor?
Young woman, your musical education has been sadly neglected. Baritone, of course.
Yes, of course. You sing a lot?
Our musical society meets every week.
Oh, you're a member of a musical society.
I am the musical society. I'm the president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and conductor.
Really? Oh, I always think a conductor is just like a general leading his soldiers into battle.
Oh, don't be absurd. You're exaggerating. Now I come to think of it, there is perhaps a resemblance. Yes, of course there is. A general leading his soldiers into battle.
There's a leaky pipe in the cloakroom. See that it's repaired.
Now I know why you and I get on together so well.
Oh, we get on together so well, do we?
Yes, because I too am musical, through and through.
Through what?
Through no fault of my own. Through all my ancestors, yes.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
that's very interesting.
Yes. Oh, I'd love to see you conduct.
So you can. At Schultz's Beer Garden every Wednesday.
I won't be able to come. I have to go home on Wednesday. Unless
What?
Unless I get a job. Where are you going to?
I'm going to see what I can do for you with the staff manager.
Oh, yeah, darling.
No familiarities, please.
No.
Come in.
I didn't tell him you were after a job.
Why not?
Because he wouldn't have seen you.
But what have you told him?
I just simply said...
Come in, Fräulein.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Thank you.
The porter told me that you had some
Oh, thank you.
business to discuss.
Some business. Yes.
I'm sure we shall have a most pleasant association.
I hope so.
Let me see your samples.
My samples? Yes, of course, if you like.
What is your line?
My line. Yes,
Oh, I see. Something in silk stockings.
that's it. Silk stockings, yes.
Those are your samples.
Yes.
Excellent quality. Very nice feel to them, haven't they?
I'm so ticklish.
I can't be disturbed. I'm in conference.
Mr. Clapper, as a matter of fact, I told you a lie. I'm not in silk stockings. I came for a job.
Really? There's no vacancy.
Not for one more typist.
It will be very difficult.
But not impossible.
There's a vacancy at desk 17
Yes?
if we understand each other.
Yes, of course we do. Then I've got a job? Oh, thank you so much. Goodbye. For others too, or only just for me. Today I feel so happy, so happy, so happy. I don't know why I'm happy, I only know I am. I have no thoughts to fear for, no why or no wherefore. When I stroll out for stare, for I can be like a lamb. Good morning. What a lovely day, isn't it?
No singing in the bank.
It's my first day in the bank.
It must be a great day for you.
No, it's a great day for the bank.
This way.
Oh, good morning, Herr Klaffer.
Good morning, Fräulein. All right, all right. This is your desk,
Thank you.
and you can put your clothes there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here is your first day's work, and here is something which demands your immediate attention. It is extremely important.
Pum 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 pum.
Enjoying your work? Yes, why not? Once upon a time I enjoyed it. Naturally. For about a day and a half.
Something's disagreed with you. Perhaps it's the sausage.
It's after 7 o'clock, isn't it?
Long after.
Still enjoying the weather? It's just perfect.
Come in.
I finished these, Herr Clapper.
What happened to you last night?
I got through my work all right, Herr Clapper.
I waited an hour for you.
I finished punctually at 6, Herr Clapper.
You'll find you've You'll find you've made a bad mistake.
Oh, no, Herr Clapper. I read it through very carefully.
Fräulein Foster, you...
What did you do that for?
I don't think we understand each other. You'd better do it again.
I won't have time.
You could work late. You've no appointment tonight. Fräulein Foster! Please shut the door
Beast.
Night, Hazel.
Night, Hazel.
look here. Have you forgotten it's Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Yes, this is the great night. The beer garden. I conduct.
Oh, I shan't be able to come.
Why not?
Clapper.
Oh, I see. You mean you can't come out with me because you're going out with him?
No, because I didn't go out with him. He's making me work overtime just out of spite.
Clapper, I'll talk to Clapper. Who's Clapper, anyway? I'll tell Clapper what I think of him.
Oh, don't worry, Haddle. I'm going to complain to the director.
Director, are they?
Yes. Why not? Tell me, Haddle, what's he like?
Well, he's a very charming, well-set-up young fellow. Rather like me without a moustache.
Does he like girls?
I don't know. I've never asked him.
Do you think if I saw him, he'd be nice to me?
I don't suppose he'd even notice you. He's got other worries.
Oh, I didn't know that bank directors had anything to worry about.
Ah, you don't know anything about bank directors.
No.
Why do you suppose they've got bars in front of their windows?
I don't know.
That's to warn them about the future. That's to get them in training.
All right, Haddle. You go. I can't possibly come.
Well, it'll be a great disappointment to me. I shan't be up to my usual form.
Will it really spoil your conducting?
Oh.
Oh.
I shall lose my inspiration.
Yes.
But don't worry. I shall still be pretty good.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What are you doing there?
Amusing Herr Clapper.
Oh? Are you a friend of his?
Oh, yes, we adore each other.
Oh.
I'm going to write to the director and tell him about it.
Do you mean Director Arve?
Yes. He may be an old fool, but he ought to have a little interest in his employees.
What are you going to say to him?
That his staff manager is a dirty old man.
You're quite right. I can't stand him either.
Has he kept you late, too?
No, as a matter of fact, he's been rather nice to me all day. Well, good night, young lady. Give my love to Herr Clapper.
Just like a man.
Hmm?
Do you know what I should do in your play?
No, what would you do?
I should say, young lady, as a fellow employee, it pains me deeply to see you staying so late in the office. Allow me to help you so that you can get home earlier.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
A young lady, as a fellow employee, it pains me deeply to see you staying
so late
in the office. Please allow me
to help you.
So that you can get home earlier.
That's awfully nice of you. I accept with the greatest pleasure.
Good.
Now read out the figures from here.
3856.
3856. Go on.
Oh, yes. 2743, full stop.
2743, full stop.
No, I'm sorry, not full stop. Comma.
Comma. Do be careful.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. 1359, decimal point 7.
1359, decimal point 7.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm awfully sorry. Decimal point 75.
What a fool you are at figures.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
And anyway, you have got into the wrong column.
Oh, have I?
Oh, you'll never get on. It's It's a good thing that you're only a clerk.
I beg your pardon?
If you had an important job, the bank would be broke in a fortnight. Now read out the total and get it right.
Yeah, well, I'll try.
17
million. 234,000.
234,000.
348.
348. I didn't think there was so much money in the world, and I only get 40 shillings a week.
Oh, what a shame.
Yes. I suppose you get double that, at least.
Yes, at least. You know, it feels like 7 o'clock.
What do you mean? Feels like 7 o'clock?
Yes, it feels like 7 o'clock.
Mine says past.
Really?
Oh, your tummy is 10 minutes slow.
Oh, and your tummy is 20 minutes fast. I see, you must be hungry.
Oh, yes. Let's go on with this.
Yes, but aren't you hungry?
Oh, terribly.
Well, let's go and feed.
Yes, and what about Herr Klapper and his work?
I'll take the blame.
And get the sack.
No, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, Herr Klapper thinks rather a lot of me.
Does he really?
Yes.
All right. I'll take the chance, and you'll take the responsibility.
Good. Well, where shall we go?
Oh, anywhere you like. Oh, Schultz's beer garden.
Schultz's?
Yes, it's not too expensive.
No. No, I've had a rise. That comes of being polite to Klapper.
Oh, let's forget Klapper. I want to enjoy myself. They'll be singing tonight.
Singing? Fine. La, 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 la.
Here. What's the matter with you, Herman? Want to be ashamed of yourself, a big boy like you? Come on now, take it again. La, 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 la. Yes, I should think so. Go on, Weaselfoot, tell them we're ready. Hurry up there.
What's the note?
Go back in your place.
Sheltered from days like the glare, with knowing what caverns the wolves like to cover, follow the fort to his dark wooded lair. Oh, this is a pleasure that friendships might envy, a health that for manhood the chief of delights. When day comes replying, when daylight is dying, the rest and the wine cup are labor in might. And hop, holla, hop, holla, hop, holla, hop, holla, hop, holla, hop, holla, 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 hop, holla, hop, holla, holla.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow workers, fellow artists, and esteemed members of this illustrious musical society, the great honor that has been conferred on us by the presence here tonight by the presence here tonight by the absence here tonight. Yes, the great honor that has been conferred on us by the absence here tonight. Yes. By the absence here tonight, make it very difficult for me to say what I would have said had I known what I was going to say in the first place. However, be that as it may, here we are. Yes. And we will now have very much pleasure in singing you the welcome song.
God's greeting you, you darling girls. Happy to have you with us. We are singing like the birds do sing. A joyous greeting, a joyous greeting for
You wouldn't think Hazel was a musician, would you?
Appearances are deceptive.
Yes, especially with people you meet in banks.
Yes.
Bring some champagne and a round of drinks for the singers.
Today I feel so happy, so happy.
So happy.
I don't know why I'm happy. I only know I am.
Yes.
But you must not spend all your money in champagne.
I'll get another rise out of clapper.
Prosit.
Prosit.
Oh, some more, please.
Yeah.
Prosit, Hazel. Good health, colleague.
Oh, hello, Susie. Good health, Susie.
Couldn't we ask Hazel to sit with us?
Hazel?
Yes, Hazel.
Oh, you mean Hazel?
Yes, I'll call him, yes?
No. I'll get him. He's rather hard of hearing.
What? But he's got a very good ear for music.
Yeah, but the other ear's stone deaf.
Oh.
Here's a good one. I wish I could think of it. What is it that wears white spats and hops from branch to branch? Go away, go away. You don't know? A bank inspector. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. Go away. What's the matter? Oh, Herr Director.
You're coming up to sit with us.
Oh, I couldn't possibly, Herr Director.
You're going to. And you're to talk to me as if I'm a junior clerk.
Yes, Herr Director.
I'm no longer your Herr Director.
No? Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Have you been sacked, Herr Director?
If you call me that again, I'll give you the sack and cut your wages. And now do you understand?
Yes, Herr Director.
Oh.
Am I sacked?
No, come on.
Bravo, Hazel. It was grand. It was marvelous. I loved your conducting. Go on, Hazel.
May I, Herr Director? Thank you very much.
Herr Director? Why do you call him that?
Well, you see, I'm the director of our rowing club, just as Hazel's the director of our musical society.
That's it, the rowing club.
I see. You're much too nice for a bank director.
I don't know. I think there are some very nice bank directors.
Oh, to judge from our director, Herr Ade. Hoppla, hoppla, Hazel. Oh, Hazel, what's the matter?
Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Please, don't let's talk about him.
Why not?
Do you know Herr Arve?
Oh, yes, I do indeed, yes. Oh, yes, we are the best of friends.
Oh, really? What's he like?
Oh, don't let's talk about him. Let's talk about something pleasant.
What?
What? I want to talk about it.
Well, tell me, what's he like?
Well, between you and me and the lamp.
Oh, don't let's talk about him. He's not worth bothering about.
What's the matter with your eye, Hazel?
Oh, somebody over here is eating grapefruit.
Well, now, do tell me. What's he like?
Yes, I'll tell you. He's very, very fat.
Oh.
Because he doesn't know what to do with his money, so he spends it all on food. And then he's completely bored. I can just see his valet polishing his head every morning.
Excuse me. She means the branch manager.
Well, down with this bald-headed monster.
Down with this bald-headed monster.
Yeah. Down with this bald-headed monster.
Down with this bald-headed monster.
Down with the bald-headed monster.
And now, a toast of our eternal friendship.
Whose eternal friendship?
Our eternal friendship.
What, mine and yours and his?
Yes.
I must be going, you know.
Hello. Sit down, Hazel. You must drink to our eternal friendship.
Oh, all right. Our eternal friendship.
And now, we must kiss each other.
Kiss each other?
Yes.
Oh, you and I? What now, here?
Come on now.
Do you mean it? Don't look.
Come on.
Oh, play some soft music.
And now it's your turn. Come on.
All right. I'm beginning to like this.
Eternal friendship.
Eternal friendship.
And now, the kiss. yes, you wouldn't miss the best part of your toast, would you?
Oh, do you really think so?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, but not that walrus. Like a sea lion.
Oh, I say. How do I kiss?
And now it's our turn. Eternal friendship. And now, my dear little Susie.
My dear. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Oh, this is Paul.
Paul.
That's right. I shall tell the rowing club about you.
To the munificent provider of this beautiful beverage. Good
Waiter, get some more champagne, will you? And another round of drinks for the singers.
Oh, you're spending a lot of money. Your wages for weeks ahead.
Oh, that's all right. I'll get a rise out of Trapper. If that's no good, well, I've got a rich aunt.
Oh! Oh, yes. He's got a rich aunt.
He's got a rich aunt.
He's got a rich aunt. He's got a rich aunt. He's got a rich aunt. That's right. That's what I said. He's got a rich aunt. He's got a rich aunt. What did I say? He's got a rich aunt. I've got an Aunt Eliza, as wealthy as can be. I act as her advisor, and she believes in me. I love my Aunt Eliza, we never disagree. She used to be a miser, I taught her not to be. I never let her spend it, I always make her lend it, and carefully explain to her that I'm her only customer. My splendid Aunt Eliza, no other can supplant. So you go round to Uncle's, I need only go to Aunt.
Kiss. What will do? An aspirin or two. Early morning tea. Today I feel so.
Where are we going to?
To my apartment. For a drink.
No.
Oh, just one little drink, please.
No.
Please.
No.
Oh, very well. Call first, please, at the Pension Walter, the 34 Sterngasse.
You mustn't be angry with me.
I'm not angry in the least.
Do try to understand. Everybody has got some ambition and wants to get somewhere.
And where do I come into this?
Well, you're very, very nice. And I like you very much. But if I were the wife of a bank clerk, I'd only be a burden to him. I don't want to sit banging away at the typewriter day after day. I want to be happy in my life.
Does that mean that I must forget tonight?
I'm afraid so. But we are still friends, aren't we?
Of course we're friends.
And good colleagues.
Naturally, good colleagues.
Good night. I'm afraid you are angry with me.
Not a bit. I was just admiring your intelligence. Your head rules your heart. That's very unusual. Good night.
Good night.
But I'm looking forward to something. The day when your heart runs away with your head.
Good night.
Good night. I've got an Aunt Eliza. She's wealthy as can be. I act as her...
Bum 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 diddle bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Hello, Paul. How's your head?
What the devil do you mean?
Why, last night. The beer garden. Our eternal friendship.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
But don't you remember? I kissed you. What?
Hazel, you've been drinking. You're still drunk.
Well, I had one or two. So did you.
Have you the effrontery to suggest that I was drinking with you last night?
But don't you remember? Up on the balcony?
Balcony?
Yes. Me and you and her.
Her? Who's her?
Susie.
Susie?
Yes. Your little Susie.
Now listen, Hazel. I've known you a number of years, and I've always regarded you with esteem and respect. But if you persist in this preposterous statement...
What preposterous statement?
That I was drinking in a beer garden with you last night.
But so you were. Weren't you?
You know quite well that such a thing could never happen. Could it?
No.
And I was never there, was I?
No.
Have I got a rich aunt?
Yes!
I've got an Aunt Eliza. She's wealthy as can be.
I act as her advisor, and she believes in me.
Now listen, Hazel. When we meet at the beer garden, then you call me Paul. But here at the bank, things are just as they were. We're good colleagues. You understand?
Perfectly. Herr Director.
That's right.
Herr Director. How do I kiss?
Good morning, Fräulein.
Good morning, Herr Klapper.
You finished your work last night, of course.
Of course.
Let me see it.
Herr Klapper, one moment, please. I want a word with you. Come into my room, will you?
Who's that man?
Who do you mean?
That man with Herr Klapper.
Oh, Director, are they?
Director, are they?
But she didn't finish her work last night.
Don't bother about that. I told her she needn't do it.
But Herr Director. Of course, Herr Director.
One of the typists wishes to speak to you. I said you were too busy.
Yes, of course. Who was it?
Fräulein Förster.
Fräulein Förster, oh. Well, yes, perhaps I'd better see her.
Herr Director!
Are you going to start arguing, too? Now, why don't you make love to her for a change?
Make love?
It might improve her temper. Come in. Well, what can I do for you?
Herr Director, I want to speak to you alone.
Oh, but I have no secrets from Herr Klapper.
Of course not.
But this is a personal matter.
Indeed.
I'm sorry.
A most impertinent young lady.
Is her work satisfactory?
certainly not. I propose to discharge her.
I don't think we ought to do anything hasty. Let's give her another trial. After all, she's the sort of person we want to encourage.
That was my opinion, Herr Director.
Two pilsners, yes, sir. That ought to cheer you up. Go on now, give us a smile. Come on, give us a smile. Go on now, laugh. Come on now, laugh, laugh. You're not waiting for the dentist. Look here, watch me. Laugh like this. Come on.
I don't feel like laughing.
I don't care about that. You're going to laugh now. Come on, see? Because I say so. Come on, laugh. Come on, laugh. Come on, laugh.
Please laugh. I've been trying to see him all day long, but each time that cat of a secretary stops me.
Ah, she stops you.
Yes, I suppose she thinks I'm a designing woman.
Oh, she stops you.
Well?
Now, don't disturb me, I'm thinking. Have you ever been to Salzburg?
No, and I don't want to.
The air's magnificent. And so's the hotel. I've seen it from a charabanc. Now, she'll like this hotel. It's got 300 bedrooms and a garage, and there's a train leaving at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Send my secretary, please.
Certainly, Herr Director.
Take this letter, please. To the President of the Eastern Soap Corporation.
Did you say soap or soup?
You! What on earth are you doing here?
Your secretary didn't turn up this morning, so I came instead.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind.
No, not much. What's happened to my secretary?
I don't know, Harvey.
Well, take this letter, please. To the President of the East... Oh, will you see what that is?
Hello? This is Herr Harvey's secretary speaking.
This is Herr Harvey's secretary.
Oh, don't argue. Wrong number.
To the President of the Eastern Soap Corporation. Why was it you who came to take my letters?
Because I've got something to say to you.
Well?
But it isn't about the Eastern Soap Corporation.
Oh, go on.
I wanted to say how stupid I was when you took me home from the beer garden and I told you about my ambition.
Quite so. Where had we got to?
To the President of the Eastern Soap Corporation.
Oh, yes, of course. Dear sir, you know, it's a most extraordinary thing, but you look even prettier this morning than you did that night.
Really?
Yes.
But I've told you wrong number.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Wrong number again? That's
Yes.
very strange. Allow me.
What the devil are you doing, you?
Well, what the devil are you talking about, anyway?
Herr Harvey. I'm here, Herr Harvey, Salzburg. I caught the early train as you asked me to, and I'm waiting at the hotel.
I asked you? Who gave you that message? Hazel? Oh, very well. Come back at once.
Oh, what an amazing thing.
Oh. Send Hazel to me at once, please.
Oh, Herr Director, I wanted to explain to you that's not my fault.
You sent for me, Herr Director?
Why did you send my secretary to Salzburg?
I didn't.
Why did you send my secretary to Salzburg?
It was the first place I could think of.
Oh, you must think I'm a fool.
Yes.
What?
No.
You can get out. You too, Fräulein Förster.
Come on, Hazel.
Get out.
Where to?
Anywhere. Salzburg, if you like.
Oh, I could never go there. It doesn't agree with me. When would you like to see me again?
Never. And that'll be too soon.
Am I to understand that you are trying to sack me?
I have sacked you.
Oh, Paul.
What?
Now, you're making a grave mistake.
Now, look here.
If I go, I say if I go, who's going to look after the bank?
Will you get out?
Now, listen, Paul.
Get out!
Listen, Paul. You and I have grown up together in this bank ever since we were little curly-headed boys. And now look at us. You sit here in your office, and I sit out there in mine. Our minds work on the same lines.
You what?
Think of our overdrafts. If I go, who's going to do the worrying? You are. No, Paul. I can't do it. I'm too fond of you.
Will you get out?
No, I will not.
Get out!
I will not.
Then I shall send for the police.
Don't bother, I'll ring them up myself.
Come in. Well?
The number's engaged.
Now, look here.
Herr Director, I've come back to tell you what a fool I've been.
I'm glad you found that out.
I ought to have realized how very simple it is to telephone from Salzburg. Goodbye, Paul.
Send Fräulein Förster to me. Oh, no, first of all, get my apartment. Is that you, Franz? I want tea for two at 4:30. Yes, please. Champagne? Of course, champagne. I said tea for two, you fool. Now send Fräulein Förster to me, please.
Fräulein Förster, Herr Harvey wants you.
Why have you got your hat on?
But you fired me, didn't you?
Oh, how like a woman. You send my secretary to Salzburg, then you want to leave me in the lurch.
But I don't want to.
Very well, come to my apartment at 4:30. I'll give you the letter then.
And Hazel, he can keep his job too?
Very well, Hazel can keep his job.
Oh, I hope you didn't hurt yourself.
Good afternoon. May I?
Thank you.
Do you like my apartment?
Yes, it's lovely.
Yes, it's lovely.
Won't you sit down?
Oh, thank you. To the president of the Eastern Soap Corporation. Well, go on. Why aren't you writing?
You gave me that already.
Oh, oh yes, of course. Dear sir, in reply to your letter
Yes, sir, in reply to your letter
of the 15th ultimo,
of the 15th ultimo,
I beg to say that...
Tea is served.
I beg to say the tea is served. Shall we? Indian or China?
China, please.
I like Indian. Strong?
No weak, please.
I like it strong. Sugar?
No, thank you.
I like lots of sugar. However, you've one last chance. Which do you take? Lemon or milk?
Lemon, please. Thank you.
And I take milk. We seem to disagree about everything. Indian, China, weak or strong, sugar, milk. But you'll agree with me about one thing.
What's that?
That you're a very charming girl. I've been thinking a lot about you.
And I've been thinking a lot about you.
I've been thinking that you're a very clever girl who knows just what she wants to get out of life. Cigarette?
No, thank you.
That's why I'm offering you my friendship and everything that goes with it.
Everything that goes with it?
Yes. A nice apartment, clothes, jewels, a car. Only naturally, after what you've told me, I can't offer you marriage. Wait a minute. You haven't given me your answer.
My answer? That's my answer.
She loves me. She loves me. She does love me. France champagne.
What are you doing? Taking stock?
I'm leaving Vienna. I'm going home.
Don't be silly. Herr Harvey sent me here. You've got to come to the office at once.
My train leaves in half an hour.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Hadn't I better send in someone else to take that letter?
Most certainly not.
Most certainly not. I'm sorry, Hauser. But I can't see Paul again after this.
But look here. You can't treat a bank director like this.
And the bank director can't treat me like this. I'm going to have my own way.
I'm going to have my own way.
Of course, if it happens again, she'll get the sack.
And if you don't produce her in 5 minutes, you'll get the sack.
I fly, Herr Director. I fly. Fräulein Forster. Herr Harvey wants to speak to you at once.
Then he must come himself.
But Fräulein Forster!
And he had better come quickly or I won't be here.
I can't tell him that.
Well, tell him anything you like.
But I shall lose my job.
Everyone in the bank will be delighted, especially the typist.
Is that all you have to say?
That's my last word.
Herr Harvey? Is that you, Herr Harvey? Oh. Herr Harvey, she's resigned her position. She's leaving Vienna in half an hour. She says if you...
What? So I'm to come myself, am I? What a nerve. So I've got to go to her, have I? What cheek.
Goodbye, Hazel.
Goodbye, Susie.
Oh, look! His car!
His car! Come in.
Herr Harvey has sent his car to take you to the office.
Tell Harvey that I could walk to the office if I wanted to go, but I don't want to.
And if we don't want to go, we won't go.
Fräulein Forster, I've come to tell you one thing before you go.
Don't be too angry with him. Think of the happy ending.
What I wanted to tell you was this. I've had many hard knocks in my life, but I never thought I should really enjoy having my face slapped.